Hey there guys, welcome back for another Mortal Realms Monday magazine review. This week taking a look at issue 65 of the Mortal Realms magazine. And with this issue we get 2 pots of paint, Korvax White and Nihiluk Oxide. Nihiluk Oxide? Nihiluk? Not sure how you pronounce that, but I've been calling it Nihiluk Oxide. So obviously a little bit mixing these doing, especially Korvax White. You probably find that yours has been quite lumped up. I've given this a bit of a shake, but yeah, you may find it's a little bit lumpy. That's typical of these. Just give it a good shake for a few minutes. Same with the oxide, just to remove anything that's settled on the bottom and get them mixed up. So moving on, for the magazine we've got obviously the paints. Discover Grimnir, the Dwarden god, and we get rules for battles in the realm of fire. But before we check the magazine, we've got another fold out, and this one is for the Carrion Empire. So war rages everywhere in the mortal realms, while Sigmar's forces bring light and hope to the world above ground. Beneath the earth, darker battles rage. The war for Metallurgica is one such conflict. I think I pronounced that right. So we've got here some Crypt Flayers, Infernals, Ghouls and Ghasts, and the Abhorrent Archregent. Now obviously if you were a premium subscriber, we've actually got all of these guys. They came as one of our premium gifts. So yep, we've got a unit of them. Death from Below. In the war for Metallurgica, yep, that one. Both the Skaven and the Flesh Eater courts employed unique tactics and formations to achieve dominance, playing to their strengths and exploiting the weaknesses of their enemies. So we've got Courts of Delusion are the Flesh Eater courts, and Invention and Evisceration are the Skaven. I do think the Skaven do look pretty cool with some of their bit more technologically advanced stuff. Yeah, they get some cool looking models. So obviously we've got some more info, the King of Bones and things like that. And on the flip side we've got just a bit more info. You can just about get it all in the screen there. Obviously the Crypt Lords, or whatever they're called, and the Skaven. Right, so let's take a look at the magazine. So we've got Stormcast Eternals Lord Veritant, and this is the guy that I mentioned in last week's video about being able to use the Judicators, the Gryph-hounds and a few of the other models that we've got to make up his battalion. You just need to buy him and I believe it's 3 or 4 more Gryph-hounds. So obviously if you can get hold of the issue of that the Gryph-hounds came in, that gives you 3 Gryph-hounds. Buy the Lord Veritant, and I believe he comes with a Gryph-hound, so that would be your 4 Gryph-hounds. And then another copy of the Judicators issue, and that will give you the battalion to make up with a Lord Veritant guy. And I think it might even be Kaiser Venbrecht. I think it's his battalion that you actually paint them up as. So, Lord Veritants are tireless seekers of corruption, armed with stave, sword and iron will. These witch hunters root out evil in every corner of Sigmar's domain. Sorcery falters in the presence of a Lord Veritant, who cuts down rogue spellcasters and magic users with ease. And yep, there he is. So a Lord Veritant will come with a Gryph-hound. So get yourself the copy or the issue that came with 3 Gryph-hounds. You'll be saving a little bit of money there. As opposed to having to buy the box of 6, I believe they come as. Buy this guy, I think he's around £20 to £25, something like that. I'm pretty sure he's £20. And then the issue again of the Judicators, and you've got his battalion. His battalion. And we've got exemplar chambers. So exemplar chambers represent the very best of a storm host. The very best a storm host has to offer. Veteran commanders and elite warriors combine their strengths into a single massive formation, capable of annihilating any enemies of Sigmar, whether they be demons, monsters, or the risen dead. And so this chamber consists of a Lord Celestant, a Lord Relictor, 1 to 3 lords, 3 to 9 knights, and then we've got the 3 retinues of prosecutors, 9 retinues of paladins, and 3 retinues of judicators. And obviously these are the lords and the knights, and then the prosecutors, the retributors, which I assume are the paladins, and the judicators, which obviously are the Justicar Enclave. Then we've got the realms part, the Prime Inner Lands part 4. I'm assuming that's the way that this gets read. It would be nice if they arranged that a bit better, but in the Age of Sigmar, the lands of Shyish were liberated from chaos by the Stormcast Eternals. This did not herald an age of peace, but renewed conflict, as Nagash, Sigmar, and the forces of chaos all tried to claim supremacy in the realm of death. So we've got obviously some background on all of that. Then we got a bit for order, and this is Grimnir 1. So Grimnir, the Dwarden god of battle. Grimnir is the Dwarden god of battle, venerated by warriors, berserkers, and vengeance seekers. Such is Grimnir's furious power that his spirit lives on despite his shattering at the hands of a god beast. So we've got the heirs of Grimnir, and finally we are shown how to finish the mausoleum. You know, it's only like 55-60 issues later, but we you know, we've got there. So they're showing the Nihilokh Oxide roof. Now if you haven't checked my earlier videos, obviously I've shown how to paint different sections of this, and I will link that in the corner, as there's no model video or models with this issue. Then I'll link this up in the corner there on how I painted these, so check out the cards there. But yeah, we finally get told how to finish it up. So obviously they're showing here the stippling effect, stippling over the top of the Nihilokh Oxide. You can do it in reverse, or you can do it how I did it, where I painted the undercolour, then painted the Nihilokh Oxide on top, and then removed some of it with a paper towel. You get a similar kind of effect. So then obviously painting rust and oxide. Look at that, that does look pretty impressive how they've done it. Right, then we've got Aqshy, the Realm of Fire. So this is our core rules. I can never remember what this symbol is, but I'm pretty sure rules. But this does say E Realm 4, so it's a little bit confusing, but I think that's to do with the realms part of the rules. So the Realm of Fire blazes with incredible power. Those bold and willful enough can harness these elemental energies to their will. These rules allow you to do just that in games fought in Aqshy. So we've got Realm Sphere Magic and Realm Command. and then obviously some of the powers that we can use as part of that. Then we've got actually the Realm of Fire Part 2, so they've gone and done 2 of them straight in one. So each realm of battle has a realmscape feature that affects the terrain on your battlefield, and actually every terrain feature gains the Burning Lands rule. So the Burning Lands, the lands of Aqshy are forever brimming with volatile power. As the fires of battle rage, this energy magnifies and can even erupt with lethal effect to anyone unfortunate enough to be nearby. Terrain features that have the volcanic scenery rule in addition to any other scenery rules they have. So volcanic, at the start of each hero phase, roll a dice for each volcanic terrain feature. On a 6, each unit within 1 inch of that terrain feature suffers D3 mortal wounds. There you go, we're showing obviously the rules for that. Then we've got our battle. So magic races across Batar, making the landscape incredibly dangerous to travellers and warriors alike. The Stormcast Eternals and Nighthaunt armies attempt to turn these hazards to their advantage, but the flames of Aqshy can be deadly to all who would try to wield them. So we've got the area that we're fighting, just sort of a little bit of story based map again. And the battle for this uses all 4 mats. So there we go, you've got map 1, map 2, and then map 3 and map 4. So using all 4 mats, we have a 9-inch setup along the long edge, so 9 inches in. We've got 3 objectives, 1 in the middle, and then 18 inches off to the side of each of those, along the join line of where our mats join up. We get 2 choices from the heroes list and 6 choices from the troops list for both armies. And the objective, obviously, capture the objective points. You get a victory point at the end of each turn for each objective they control. Right, and then moving on to next week's issue. We've got issue 66, comes with the Dominion of Sigmar statue. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these. I may just end up painting the fire brazier, get one that's not in a light reflection, but yeah, may end up painting just one of these. I've done the statue before in marble. I was thinking of doing this statue in jade, but it might stand out too much from my other one, so I may end up doing this one as marble as well, just so I can use them both on the same table, which would obviously mean doing this in stone and then having the brazier. But it gives me a chance to show you guys just a quick easy tutorial on doing this easy fire effect. If not, if I do decide to go with jade, then do keep an eye out for that, and we'll do this guy in a jade stone effect. Then issue 67, we get a Sacrosanct Champion, Asteria Soulbright. So obviously she comes on a Dracoline as well. Colour wise, I think I'm going to paint her different to the lion colours that I've done my other ones in. I'll pick something different for her just so she stands out a little bit more, and obviously it gives me something to paint for you guys. Now my only concern, obviously she's a named character, which means she should be in these colours, but I'm not doing them colours, so I will have to look up and see if I can do her differently and she just doesn't count as a named character. If you guys are more experienced with Age of Sigmar than I am, let me know down in the comments if that's possible to do. If not, I'll paint her up as this and she'll just be a stand-in piece if I even use her. Like I say, I don't play much, but yeah. So that's the end of this episode, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you are yet to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. Let's get these subscriber numbers up. See if we can get me up to 500. You know, I've been doing this for a year now. I'm really wanting to keep it going, but I do need you guys to keep subscribing. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. Your support and your encouragement is very much appreciated. And those of you that are commenting on the videos, thank you. I'm glad that you are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. But yeah, until next time guys, take it easy, keep painting those minis.